Welcome to this bonus presentation. We'll be doing a specialized test for the infraspinatus. I'm Dr. Shafer, and I'll be showing you that test. For years in my testing of many patients, I've realized that the infraspinatus muscle did not show weak as often as I thought it should. And I've realized there's a reason for that. And the reason goes way back in antiquity. So we'll talk a little bit about the history of the infraspinatus and the way we learned to teach it, as well as I did in the past. Kendall and Kendall, the two physiotherapists who we owe this muscle testing phenomena to many years ago, could not isolate the two external rotators of the shoulder, which is the teres minor and the infraspinatus. So they combined the tests with the arm and the elbow in this position. And they said that you can't test them together, you can't test them individually, so they relied on this combined test. Through the years, we have developed in applied kinesiology the concept that we can test the teres minor with the elbow next to the trunk and the infraspinatus in basically this position. And some of them, like Wolfgang Gertz, said that you can test different fibers of the infraspinatus depending on the angulation of the elbow in elevation. But during an explanation to students where I was attempting to show a phenomena that we also know in applied kinesiology called the North Pole of the magnet, this was probably the first phenomena with a magnet that was ever published. So the North Pole, our North Pole, not scientific North Pole, when placed over the spindle cell bundle that is actively controlling the contraction, it should weaken that muscle. Resist. If that muscle is normotonic or normal reactive. So I have placed the magnet approximately over the midpoint of the biceps muscle of Laurent, and he weakens. And this is normal. In an attempt to show this in classes, move to the side. I was showing students how to evaluate the infraspinatus muscle on a person and use the North Pole of the magnet over the muscle. And I was attempting to show weakness patterns. And as you can see, I'm stabilizing with my belly, the elbow. And nothing occurred. And I thought this strange. So quickly experimenting, I brought the elbow down and attempted, and brought the elbow up and attempted. And when I arrived with the elbow in extreme elevation, I finally got the weakening pattern that is expected. So the angulation of the elbow in elevation is much more extreme than the 90 degree that we use normally. So I would recommend that from now on you use the extreme elevation of the elbow for testing infraspinatus dysfunction. And this is especially important when we're looking at metabolism because it relates to the thymus, as you know. So, time to change from 90 degrees to 160 degree of elevation for accurate testing of this muscle. Simple, effective, and it means we're moving forward.